the next item is public participation. I'm sad to inform everyone that the cameras aren't working for the live streaming at this moment, so which is a bit of a shame. So I've got a public forum presenter first. So I'll call Tane Apanui forward to speak to us, but I'm sorry that the cameras aren't live streaming, because these are always opportunities to put things, and hopefully we're going to try and make sure that the cameras are working by the time the young ones come forward. So welcome.
Congratulations to Jimmy, who had to be a big part in the election, so happy, and it's nice to see all the young fresh faces.
Joe? Oh, do you want to press the button? Yep, good.
Does that help?
That
certainly
helps
does.
a lot.
Okay. So I'm here to talk about rail. I'll keep it
Hit
quite
the 5
short.
again. Hit the 5 again, please. Excuse me. Hit the 5 again. Sorry. I won't take all that time off you.
All good.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll keep it quite short. So I'm going to talk about rail. I think everyone's got a handout already. Thanks, Joe. So the ECAN costings were over 10 million. The costings I've come up with for a complete system for the Northern Rail line is about 2.5 million. I gave Phil Clearwater a heads of agreement. On page 2 of that, Phil, you'll see the Essex carriage from Auckland is agreed at $15,000 per carriage, not that $1.5 million per carriage as ECAN suggested in their report. So what I'd like the council to consider is funding an actual survey of the people of North Canterbury to find out what the actual usage would be. So all the costings in there aren't really in dispute, but the patronage would be the thing that is. What I'd like council to consider is to just buy the rolling stock. So the rolling stock there we've got at $15,000 per carriage for the Essex carriage. I'd also recommend buying the ADL ADC carriages, which take about 350 people. They are self-propelling. So if you had 3 of those, which the financials cater for, you've got carriage for over 1,000 people a day, running 3 trains in and 3 trains out during periods. If the council doesn't want to buy the rolling stock, then I suggest they may want to finance a company that will. And another suggestion would be to form a committee to actually get rail happening. We're the 3rd major city in the country, and we're the one without a rail system. Most of the employment is carried out in the city within 1.5 kilometres of the railway lines. So if you're wondering what that means, that's about a 12-minute walk. I think most people are capable of a 12-minute walk. I think the biggest objections to rail is that it doesn't get you to where you want to go. That's true, but neither does your car, because your car doesn't get you to your desk. It doesn't take you from your bed to your desk, so every mode of transport has a walking component in it. So let's not pander the people and get them out walking. So one of the things that's good about the Canterbury Rail Network, if we were to put it in place, is that it does link up with the bus system at Papanui and Riccarton, and it does link up with the cycleway which runs through Riccarton. So the proposed stations would be Raniora, Kaiapoi, Papanui, Strohan, Riccarton. Tower Junction is out as it's used at that time of day by other services. But in Middleton there is space, and Middleton would serve Addington and the facilities at Horncastle Arena, and of course Morehouse Ave. And putting one at Morehouse Ave puts most of the CBD and Sydenham within a 10-minute walking radius of that station. So those are the things I'd like the council to consider. And that's all I've got.
Good. Thank you very much. Well, we've got an extra minute if you'd like to take questions.
Absolutely, shoot away.
Pauline?
Thanks, Tane. Just on your station infrastructure,
Yep.
that seemed to be, I think, a bit of a very expensive costing in the ECAN study. What do you envisage being required? Because I think you don't have a lot of cost attached to that, do you?
Okay, so the platforms would only be 40 metres long to accommodate those double units. So they'll be fit to purpose, and it'd be more like a bus stop than a station. So very streamlined, it wouldn't need services because it's just a stop.
Okay.
Tim?
There was some discussion with regards to buses that could run on rail, and then when whether it's Ringi or a Kaipoi or whatever, or further afield, or Darfield or Ambley, etc. And when it comes in, they could kind of slide off the tracks and then become buses. Have you looked at that at all, or is there any?
I haven't looked at that in any sort of depth because we don't have any around to look at.
Cool. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. How are we going with the... We're not live streaming yet? Yeah. Do you guys want to just wait a wee bit and just see if we can get back on the live streaming? We'll just carry on and do a couple of other items of business. Is that right?
5 or 10 minutes.
I know, but they probably...
I asked the teachers.
Yeah.
I said 5 or 10 minutes. And I said, that's fine.
Okay. Well, we'll go. We'll review it at 10:30, shall we? Okay. But if it's not on at 10:30, then maybe we could get someone down to film it. We've got video cameras, you know. Well, actually, cell phones are... Everyone's got iPads. Right. Which we're allowed to use. For a while. Right.